Well, look at that. We've already had a mess up. So we're going to do this project. It only takes a sheet of paper. And we're going to be doing a paper airplane that can be turned into a trick plane. So when you have your sheet of paper, here's what you do. And if you are one of my middle school kids, I sent you home with some colored paper too, so you can do it that way as well if you want to. Your plane starts out with a hot dog fold, and you fold it in half, just like this, and get it just as close to the edges as you possibly can. And crease that. And then you're going to flip it around and you're going to unfold it. And then you're going to take this corner and you're going to fold it down toward the side. Notice that I'm going to get this edge right over here to that edge. It's not going to go all the way down here. So you fold it just like this. And I'm going to check and see if that's going to be a point right up here. So then I'm going to crease that. And then you unfold this as well. And then you take the other corner, which is this one, and you're going to fold it down the same way. And you'll see that this fold and this fold are going to kind of line up when you do this one. And crease that really good. And then open it back up. This next fold isn't too bad. You can see where these cross. That's going to be kind of your middle for the next fold. You're going to fold down so that this crease and that crease are together, and this one and this crease, which you can't see real well in my video, you're kind of folding this X in half. So when you fold it, you're going to come right to that point in the X. And then fold that one down. Get a good crease. I'm going to turn mine just because I think you'll be able to see it better this way. And you can see I'm going to put some little pencil lines. There's a crease here, a crease here, and one here. All right. Next, I'm going to fold this up towards you so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to make kind of a little pocket here. So what you're going to do, you're going to take this point and you're going to shove it down so that it folds down to here. I'm going to show you that again. So you take this point and you're going to push it right down to here and then crease that down. Now take this and fold it back onto itself. So now what you have is sort of a little flap here. And we're going to do the same thing over here on this left side. So take that point and push it down just like that. Again, take that point and push it down just like that. And then crease and push that flap back over here. So now you have two flaps that kind of go like this. Next, take the tip end of the triangle, the whole thing, and you're going to fold it down to this spot right here. And then crease that. And your paper is just getting thicker and thicker, but it does make for a really nice trick plane when you do this. So if you didn't catch that, I took the tip and I folded it right down to here. All right, this is going to be the most difficult part. You know how we had these flaps here? The first step is going to be to take this flap, this point, and you're going to fold it to the middle. Just like this. And do the same thing on the other side. Take this point of this flap and fold it to the middle. You can see that mine is not absolutely perfect. But for this, it still works. And I'm creasing them up really good. All right. I'm gonna undo this about halfway so I can show you that when you folded this triangle down, you made, right in here, a little pocket. And you have one on the other side. Little pocket. You're going to take this tip and you're going to tuck it inside. Hopefully you can see that. Tuck that inside here. And you just kind of keep pushing and working. And if you want to, you could grab a pencil and kind of poke it down into there. And you do the same thing with this other side. You've got this tip and you're going to fold it into this pocket. I'm just going to keep working that in there. And again, I might use my pencil to get the tip end of that in. Okay, hopefully you've got your tabs or your little triangles tucked into their pockets. Now, I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to use this crease that we made, the very first crease, and I'm going to fold it backwards. So when you fold it, you're going to see all this mess that you have here. So you fold that backwards and crease it. I'm going to try and straighten that up a little. Okay, the last step in the basic plane is I'm going to take this spot right here and I'm going to fold it down to that spot. This is what you're looking for. This tip of this triangle is going to go down to this tip. And it's going to be a straight fold. And this is not easy to do because you're getting quite a lot of paper. But I'm going to fold this down to there. And there's one wing. I'm really going to give it a shove. And then flip over. And you're going to do the same thing over here. Take this tip down to there. And fold that down. And again, really give it a shove. Okay. So then when you do this, you have a basic glider plane that looks like this. And you can take this and you can go throw it right now. Not at people, of course. I would never suggest that. So you can go throw that right now, and it'll fly pretty good. But there are a lot of ways that you can fold these wings to make it do different things. And I'm going to show you some of the ways to fold it, but I'm not going to tell you what the different ways will do. All right, one thing you can do, which I've done with another plane, is you can fold, about a 1/2 inch up on both wings and see how folding it up would fly differently than without it folded up. You can take your plane and you can fold little triangles into it, and you could do them like this. You could do them really floaty and fun like this. Again, I'm not going to tell you what the different things will do to your plane. Like you to experiment and find out. And another thing that I have tried, which by the way, this is a really fun one. Instead of having both of them up, I did one up and one down. And then you could see what happens when you do that. So when you go and play with your plane, your little glider here, and folding your wings around, I even thought about clipping that a little bit and maybe making some folds in the back end of the wing. I just have not done that yet. So once you try it out, comment on the video and let me know what different ways to fold the wings, how it causes the plane to fly differently. And if you're one of my middle school kids, you can email me or pictures or videos of what you've done, or just let me know how the different ways to fold the wings make the plane fly differently. All right, I think pretty good first attempt. I will see all of you middle school kids on Monday.